Right now, at this exact moment, there is a vehicle rolling down a Chinese highway that hides a working glass elevator inside its body. Another one that physically rises 1.5 meters into the air when parked, and a third one that transforms into a 2-story building with the simple press of a single button. We are not talking about abandoned laboratory prototypes or science fiction concepts. These are real machines, mass-produced, currently driving through the streets of Shanghai, Beijing, and Guangzhou, while the rest of the world is still manufacturing the same boring rectangular boxes they were building 30 years ago. But here comes the truly disturbing part. One of these Chinese beasts costs over $400,000, more than a luxury condo in Miami Beach, and yet thousands of them are already sold. Another one expands its living space by 95% in less than 60 seconds, and every single one of them has something terrifying in common. They are quietly making the entire American RV industry look obsolete in less than 5 years. Forget everything you thought you knew about motorhomes. China just redefined what it means to live on wheels, and what you are about to see in the next few minutes will make you feel like you are stuck in the past. Join us, and let's discover the 13 most insane Chinese motorhomes ever built by human engineering. Let's go. Number 13. Echo Camper Pro 236. We start with a silent killer that is quietly conquering the Australian and European markets straight out of Guangdong province. The Echo Camper Pro 236 is a modular slide-in truck camper engineered to mount onto the bed of any 4x4 pickup truck, transforming an ordinary work vehicle into a fully autonomous off-road beast in under 15 minutes. Here is where the magic lives. The entire structure weighs under 1,000 kilograms thanks to high-density fiberglass composite panels with a thermal insulating core, the exact same material engineers use to manufacture ocean-going yachts. Picture loading an entire small apartment onto your pickup truck without the engine feeling a single extra pound of drag. The unit includes a cab-over queen-size bed elevated above the truck cabin, a complete wet bathroom with a thermal shower, a kitchen with twin induction burners, a 12-volt compressor refrigerator, and a solar roof powerful enough to keep every appliance running for days without ever plugging into a campground outlet. China understood something critical that the West completely ignored for decades. Real freedom does not come from building massive motorhomes the size of buses. It comes from transforming any common pickup truck into an independent moving home for under $30,000. But this minimalist philosophy looks tiny compared to the next Chinese beast, which decided luxury is not measured in weight, but in impossible square footage.
Number 12. Chang'an Hunter Hybrid. The Chinese electric revolution officially invaded the motorhome industry, and nobody saw this coming. The Chang'an Hunter Hybrid is one of the first major plug-in hybrid RVs mass-produced by an automotive giant in China, completely shattering the old rules of the camping world. While American manufacturers are still arguing about whether to add solar panels, Chang'an threw the entire propane gas system into the trash and replaced it with a massive lithium battery bank paired with a hybrid combustion engine. The result is a motorhome that can drive in pure electric mode through cities with zero emissions, then switch to gasoline for long highway journeys without breaking a sweat. Imagine a Tesla and a luxury cabin had a baby with off-road tires. The interior includes a smart climate control system synchronized via mobile app, allowing you to cool the cabin before you even step inside on a hot summer day. The kitchen runs entirely on induction technology, eliminating the explosion risks of traditional propane tanks. Even the toilet uses a vacuum flush system inspired by commercial aircraft, saving gallons of fresh water on every single trip. But silent electric driving and smart apps are just the appetizer, because the next vehicle decided to ignore the rules of physics entirely.
Only 1% of people know the dark truth behind what we are about to show you next. If you want to be part of the few who actually know what's happening in the world, subscribe and leave a like right now. Done? Look at this.
Number 11. Wuling RV New Energy. Wuling, The same Chinese automotive giant that became famous worldwide for selling the cheapest electric microcar on planet Earth decided to enter the motorhome industry with a vengeance. The Wuling RV New Energy is a fully electric recreational vehicle designed specifically for the modern Chinese family, and it is completely reshaping what affordable RV ownership looks like in 2026. The unit features a right-hand and left-hand drive configuration to attack both domestic and international markets simultaneously, something American manufacturers have never bothered to do. Inside, the layout is shocking in its intelligence. Convertible seating areas transform into sleeping zones within seconds using mechanisms borrowed from Japanese capsule hotels. A retractable kitchen module slides out of the sidewall like a drawer, fully equipped with a sink, induction cooktop, and refrigerator. The battery system holds enough capacity to power an air conditioner during an entire summer night without draining below 60%. Picture an iPhone scaled up into a working living space. The exterior charging connector is universal, compatible with every public EV charger across China, Europe, and Australia. But efficient electric design feels small compared to the next vehicle on this list, which made a decision so radical it physically grows when you stop driving.
Number 10. Jetor Travel RV Concept. Jetor, the Chinese brand that just sold over 2.22 million vehicles globally in only 7 years, officially entered the motorhome market with one of the boldest strategies ever attempted. The Jetor Travel RV concept is not just a vehicle, it is the centerpiece of a complete travel ecosystem called the Starry Sky Plan, which already includes over 176 star-rated campsites and more than 3,000 service stations across the planet. While Winnebago and Thor are still focused on selling individual units, Jetor bundles the vehicle, the campgrounds, the maintenance network, and even partnership discounts at hotels and restaurants into a single subscription model. Think of it like buying a Netflix subscription, but for outdoor travel. The RV itself is built on the foundation of the wildly successful Jetor Box series, which sold over 300,000 units in 2025 and topped sales charts across 9 different countries. The interior prioritizes family functionality with 5+2 seating configurations, electric hybrid powertrains starting at under $14,000, and a closed front grille design that maximizes aerodynamic efficiency. But smart ecosystem strategies cannot compete with what the next Chinese vehicle does the moment you press a single magic button.
Number 9. SAIC Maxus RG20 Pop-Up. Before SAIC Maxus shocked the world with 2-story RVs, they perfected the art of the pop-up camper van with the Maxus RG20. This compact van-based motorhome looks like an ordinary delivery vehicle when parked on a city street, deliberately disguised to avoid attracting attention or paying premium camping fees. But the moment you reach a campsite, the roof rises hydraulically to create a full second sleeping level for 2 adults, complete with mattresses, ventilation windows, and reading lamps. Picture a magician's hat that doubles the available space in under 20 seconds. The downstairs cabin transforms into a functional living area with a swiveling driver's seat, a dinette that converts into another bed, a small kitchen with running water, and a portable cassette toilet hidden inside a closet. The vehicle is small enough to park in standard urban spots, drive through narrow European medieval streets, and access mountain roads where larger motorhomes simply cannot fit. SAIC Maxus engineered this as a Trojan horse for the Western market, offering luxury Chinese technology at prices that undercut every European competitor by 30 to 40%. But stealth design and pop-up roofs are just warm-up moves, because the next Chinese beast decided subtlety was for cowards.
Number 8. Foshan Kindle Off-Road Hybrid Caravan. Foshan Kindle technology engineered one of the toughest expedition trailers ever to come out of China, and the Western adventure community is paying attention. The Kindle Off-Road Hybrid Caravan is built specifically for the brutal Australian outback market, which means it has to survive corrugated dirt roads, river crossings, and temperatures that swing from freezing to scorching within hours.
The chassis uses an independent suspension system with shock absorbers normally found on military vehicles, allowing the trailer to be towed at highway speeds across washboard terrain without destroying the contents inside. Imagine driving over 1,000 miles of broken pavement while a glass of water on the kitchen counter never spills. The body uses aluminum slide-out sections that expand the living space by 60% once you reach camp. Solar panels feed a lithium battery bank that powers an air conditioner, a refrigerator-freezer combination, and even an electric induction kitchen completely off-grid. The exterior storage compartments include dedicated mounting points for water tanks, fuel jerry cans, recovery gear, and even a foldable shower tent. Chinese engineering took the European caravan formula and made it brutally tougher for the apocalypse. But tough expedition gear is one thing, and luxury is another, and the next vehicle dragged both worlds into the same garage.
Number 7. Chang'an Fengjing 4x4 Camper. The Chang'an Fengjing represents the most aggressive Chinese attempt to dominate the global pickup-based camper market, and it is already winning. This 4x4 truck camper combines a 2.4-liter turbocharged engine producing 211 horsepower with a complete camper module mounted directly onto the truck bed, all wrapped in aluminum alloy body panels that resist corrosion in extreme climates. The Euro 6 emissions compliance means it can legally enter European cities that ban older diesel vehicles, opening up markets where Ford and Toyota struggle to compete. Inside the camper module, the layout feels like a luxury yacht cabin shrunk down. The bed is a fixed transverse design with memory foam mattresses, eliminating the daily hassle of converting dinettes into sleeping zones. The kitchen runs entirely on gasoline-electric hybrid power, ditching the dangerous propane tanks completely. Storage compartments line every available wall surface, organized with the obsessive precision of a Japanese minimalist apartment. 6 people can comfortably travel inside, while the truck still handles like a normal pickup on mountain trails and gravel roads. China is openly declaring war on Ford F-Series dominance in the global expedition truck market. But traditional pickup campers are nothing compared to what the next Chinese vehicle does when it stops moving.
Number 6. Feixiang FXRV S800 Shuqingge. Now we enter the truly insane territory of 2026 Chinese engineering. The Feixiang FXRV S800, also known as the Shuqingge series or the Flying RV, is a motorhome built on an Iveco Euro cargo chassis that performs a transformation so dramatic it looks like a Hollywood special effect. With the simple press of a single button, 4 electric hydraulic legs drop down from underneath the vehicle and lock into the ground, each one strong enough to support a 10-ton load without flinching. Then, the entire upper half of the RV rises smoothly on its own hydraulic system, lifting the whole vehicle 1.5 meters into the air. The total height jumps from 3 meters and 45 centimeters on the road to over 5 meters when fully parked. Picture a tabletop that grows legs and stands up on command. The living area transforms from a claustrophobic 18 square meters into a luxurious 36 square meters of usable space, nearly doubling the available room in less than 2 minutes. The hydraulic legs even keep the entire structure stable in heavy winds and on rough mountain terrain, so you can park on uneven ground without feeling a single vibration. But growing legs is just clever engineering, because the next vehicle on this list defies the laws of architecture itself.
Number 5. Chinese 6-wheel drive expedition RV. The Chinese 6x6 expedition motorhome category is where the country flexes its industrial, military-grade engineering muscle, and the results are terrifying. These vehicles are built on heavy-duty 6x6 truck chassis, originally designed for military transport, then converted into ultra-luxury overland homes capable of crossing the Gobi Desert, the Tibetan Plateau, or any active war zone without breaking down. Imagine a tank that decided to become a 5-star hotel. The body uses double-walled aluminum composite panels with foam insulation thick enough to maintain a comfortable interior temperature during -40 degrees Celsius nights in the Mongolian winter.
Massive lithium battery banks paired with 1,800 watts of solar panels create complete energy independence for over 3 weeks of off-grid operation. 300-liter water tanks combined with built-in water purification systems eliminate the need to find clean water sources in remote regions. The tires are 40 inches tall with a central inflation system controlled directly from the driver cabin, allowing automatic deflation when crossing soft sand and reinflation when returning to paved highways. Inside, the cabin features hand-finished walnut wood paneling and king-size beds that would feel at home in a Swiss alpine resort. China weaponized luxury for the end of the world, but survival luxury cannot compete with the absurdity coming next.
Number 4. Maxis Lifehome V80 Family Edition. Before SAIC Maxis reached their 2-story masterpiece, they perfected the Class B luxury van market with the Lifehome V80. This is the practical mid-range Chinese motorhome that is currently flooding the streets of Malaysia, Thailand, and Indonesia, dominating the Southeast Asian RV rental industry. The V80 measures under 6 meters in length, small enough to park in standard urban garages and drive through narrow Asian city streets without scratching the mirrors. But inside, Chinese engineers packed an entire luxury hotel suite into the available space. The seating area uses theater-style automotive seats with full electric reclining functions, similar to first-class airline seats. The kitchenette includes a sink, an induction cooktop, a microwave, and a refrigerator, powered entirely by a robust dual-battery electrical system. Picture flying business class, except the airplane never lands. The rear sleeping area converts from a daytime lounge into a full queen-size bed in under 30 seconds, using a motorized transformation mechanism that costs less than $300 to maintain annually. The factory price stays under $100,000, allowing rental fleets across Asia to offer luxury RV experiences at the same daily price as a basic Western motorhome. But practical luxury was never going to be the climax of this list.
Number 3. Koutai 24FT Family Caravan. Hainan Koutai Machinery built one of the most family-focused luxury caravans in the entire Chinese market with the 24FT Family 6-berth caravan, and it is silently dominating the Australian trailer scene. This 24-foot full off-road trailer sleeps 6 adults in dedicated bunk configurations, completely solving the eternal RV problem of cramming families into transformable beds that nobody actually enjoys. The body uses a fiberglass composite shell with aluminum reinforcement, creating a structure light enough to be towed by a mid-size SUV, yet strong enough to survive thousands of miles of unsealed roads. Imagine pulling a small luxury cabin behind your Toyota without straining the transmission. The interior layout includes a separate parent's bedroom with privacy curtains, a children bunk area with individual reading lights, a full bathroom with a hot water shower, and a kitchen large enough to prepare actual family meals instead of microwave dinners. The exterior storage compartments hold mountain bikes, surfboards, fishing gear, and camping chairs without sacrificing interior living space. Solar panels and lithium batteries provide enough power to run a small home for an entire weekend. China figured out the family RV market formula that European manufacturers have been chasing for decades, but family practicality looks like a Toyota Corolla next to the next 2 beasts on this list.
Number 2. Chinese Luxury Class A Coach. The Chinese luxury Class A coach segment, dominated by manufacturers like Jingguan and Changli Special Automobile, represents the country's direct attack on the European premium motorhome market, currently ruled by brands like Faulkner and Marchi Mobile. These full-size Class A coaches stretch over 12 meters in length and incorporate hydraulic slide-out walls that expand the interior to nearly 40 square meters of usable space when parked. Imagine a luxury Beijing apartment magically appearing wherever you stop driving. The chassis comes from heavy commercial truck platforms like Iveco and JMC, ensuring durability across million-kilometer lifespans. Inside, the master bedroom features king-style beds with motorized lift mechanisms that reveal hidden storage compartments underneath. The bathroom includes a glass-enclosed rain shower with thermostatic temperature control, identical to the systems found in five-star Shanghai hotels. The living area boasts panoramic windows with electrochromic tinting that darkens at the touch of a button, eliminating the need for curtains entirely. A full residential kitchen with marble countertops sits across from a flat-screen television mounted on a rotating arm. Pricing remains aggressive at under $300,000, undercutting European competitors by over 60% for nearly identical specifications. But the king of Chinese motorhome insanity is still waiting, and it changed the rules of the entire industry forever.
SAIC Maxus Lifehome V90 Villa Edition. We have arrived at the absolute king of Chinese engineering madness. The SAIC Maxus Lifehome V90 Villa Edition is the motorhome that single-handedly forced the entire RV industry to reconsider what is even physically possible. From the outside, it looks like a slightly tall but otherwise normal Class C motorhome. But the moment you stop driving and press a single button, something miraculous happens. The roof rises hydraulically to expose a complete second floor with a glass-enclosed sunroom, adding 133 square feet of additional living space. The sidewalls slide outward simultaneously, expanding the lower level to 215 square feet. And here is the detail that breaks every brain that sees it. You do not climb a ladder or fold out stairs to reach the second floor. A working electric elevator with a cylindrical glass shaft transports you between the two levels like you are in a five-star Tokyo hotel. The upper floor functions as a yoga studio, a tea room, or a meditation space, complete with panoramic windows using LCD technology that electronically darken for privacy. A tiny Juliet balcony extends over the driver cap, allowing you to step outside and watch sunrises over mountains. The price tag is 2.68 million yuan, roughly 413,000 US dollars before customization. This is not a vehicle anymore. It is a vertical Chinese luxury apartment that happens to have wheels, and it represents the absolute final boss of every motorhome ever built on planet Earth.
If you thought this was terrifying, you are not ready for what they found in the video on your screen. Click it right now. The truth is worse than you think.